Welcome back. Well, the South African National Blood Service is an essential service, and it's appealing to people from all blood groups to continue donating blood. To get an update on how donations are going during coronavirus times, I'm joined by Kensani Mahlangu, communication specialist for the South African National Blood Service. Ms. Mahlangu, thank you for your time and good morning to you. Now, we're having this conversation because there seems to be a stock shortage when it comes to blood. I mean, when did you see this blood stock shortage, and how severe is that situation right now?
Good morning, Melo. So we have been experiencing blood shortages since we came out of lockdown last year. I think what happened is everyone was home for the majority of the hard lockdown. So everyone was able to donate blood, We were stable at that time. But as everyone reintegrated back into work and school, we did experience a shortage of blood, especially in relation to blood drives being cancelled. So we did experience shortages since then. But I mean, every time we did call on donors to come and donate, they really have rallied and given us blood. The same thing we experienced throughout December, and we have back at the moment. So we are sitting at roughly 4.7 days blood stock. That is from yesterday's numbers. I think we're still calling for people to really come through and donate.
I mean, in as much as you're calling on people to come and donate, I suppose the lockdown has also been quite an inconvenience, just in a sense that the numbers usually pre-COVID were probably better, and now people, are trying to stay safe, stay at home. They don't know what to do. They're probably even distracted by this pandemic that they're in as far as, avid donors are concerned. What has been the impact of COVID-19 just in terms of warm bodies coming to donate blood?
I think in terms of social distancing, that has affected us quite significantly. You do see less numbers. We also do experience that now that we have to have stricter deferral periods in place. Everyone who shows any symptoms of illness also has to be deferred. So, our numbers do drop significantly. The lockdown did affect us quite badly. But I think it's really important to note that the donors really do show up when we do call on them to come through. We were sitting at about 2 days blood stock in December, but we did manage to bounce back. So I think we're doing pretty well at the moment, but we always want to remind the public that you don't stop donating. If you are outside of the deferral period, then you do come through and give blood.
Right.
We really need it.
And let's talk about that. I understand that you have a drive going on right now. How's it going, and where exactly can people come and donate?
People can donate at their fixed donor centres. These are always open. We're always operational 7 days a week. So we make contingencies to accommodate people, whether you are working weekdays or weekends. We operate from 9 o'clock all the way until 5 o'clock, so we're open the whole time. We're also trying now to do a bit more mobile blood drives, especially since we can't access corporates and schools, which is really understandable. But we are trying to then call on the public to organize their own blood drives. You can do a group session with your colleagues, with your friends at your estate. You can call us if you have a minimum of 30 people. We really do show up, and we really do make it possible for everyone to donate at their convenience.
Yeah. And Ms. Mahlangu, for those concerned about, COVID regulations and restrictions particularly, I mean, how are you adhering to those?
I think the benefit that we have as the blood service is that we always have had very strong infection controls at our donor centers. So anyone with flu-like symptoms was never allowed to really donate blood at that point. So we have strengthened our precautions at the moment. We are social distancing. We screen everyone before they come into our donor centers. That includes staff on the daily, in the morning, and when they go home. So we are sanitizing all stations before and after every donation. So I think we're really not concerned about that, and we've seen a great results following through with these NICD recommended regulations. So we can guarantee everyone who wants to donate that it is safe to come through and donate blood at our donor centers.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us rather than highlighting this issue. That was Kensani Mahlangu from the South African National Blood Services.